I said it again.
If you're not selling downloads, shut the fuck up.
Yo, Mel J, Revolutionary Music. I'm down here with the Rebel. I am the Bud Pusher with another episode of Real Spit.
Hey.
What's up with you, bro?
We up in here, chilling out of the basement studios. Happy that, JPB put us on once again,
Man, that's how we get down on. We was just talking about how, certain entities out here seem to think that if you ain't riding with them or if you not working with them, then you not doing anything. And not just Pittsburgh, but just in the same period. And your response was, if you ain't selling no downloads, shut the fuck up. So let's get into the downloads. Let's get into how that works for the young people that's watching. You might not understand how selling downloads and selling digital music is important.
Well, I feel that it's very, like, for any artist to be an artist, your thing is to, hone your craft and get fans. So, like, what other rappers say about other rappers don't mean shit. It's about your fan makeup. If you ain't got nobody downloading your songs, then you just rapping. If your music's not available where all other music is available to be downloaded, you just rapping. You know what I mean? Like if you can't type Google your album in and it comes up under iTunes and all the other official sites where download music is available.
What you talking about? All right, so let's talk about the label, because you said revolutionarymusic.com, the label that brings the truth to the youth. I'm with it. I got my shirt on. Y'all don't know. And this is the throwback, man. I got the throwback. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the label. First of all, when did it get started? How long you been doing this thing? And when did you decide to go from just being a dude that raps to a label?
Well, Revolutionary Music, the label's been in effect probably like going on 11 years now. I've been rapping since like mid 80s. Started putting music down to record in like 88 with my man DJ Moore in his basement. You know what I mean? Like, so, and then we went to California, worked with my man Jay Anderson with Motown. He showed us the major scene. Then when we was out there, we learned that, man, if you're gonna be on the major, you're gonna do what they say. So we came back, and that's when we formed Revolutionary Music after like my organized crime group had dwindled down. I had got off on my own and formed my own label. So yeah, so it was basically I had learned, which a lot of artists do now, like as far as the youth is so wide open with the internet, market yourself, brand yourself, and make your own label, basically. So that's basically what I've been doing, and I love it.
Now, I always had this theory that, a label is a certain thing and then a production company is a certain thing. Now, this is my theory. My theory is, if you're a label, if you're not paying your artist to be an artist, then you're a production company, you're producing things. What's your thought about that theory?
I always thought like a production company is somebody who brings you beats and then puts you out, but you know what I mean? Like a production company is like they have the music to put under your raps, you know what I mean? But a label's job is to record you, get you with the producers, market you the way you need to be marketed, and put you out there to where people could come to you and download your music.
Now, what do you think the main issue is with major labels besides the ball sucking you gotta do? Do you think that there's a serious problem still with creative control? Do you think that they're not marketing some of their better artists as far as lyrical content good enough? Like, why does the music industry seem to be in this chaos to the point where YouTube don't even want to deal with people who are not on the major label at this point?
Because it's only like 4 major labels. So if it's only 4 of them, then they control everything. And these is, you know what I mean? These aren't people who are from, like, quote, the streets. These people have made hip hop into a brand now. It's more like a brand, and they learned that with artists who were once, I guess, CEOs or something, that they could take someone, make them into whoever they want, and then let him say what he want, then market this now. So like there's only 4, so that's why you only get like 5 hot artists every 5 years, then they move on to the next guy. unless one of those artists who was 5 for those hot years said, well, I'm gonna get into acting, or I'm gonna get into this. But meanwhile, like as far as music goes, they were used and abused by the label.
Now we had a little debate going on Facebook. You posted this picture of Dre before and Dre after. Dr. Dre, he had the he had the Easy E chain on, all that shit on, and then he's with these people, right? And he's like almost a billion, because they didn't give him a billion. They gave him what, 800 million. And you said Dre was a sellout. Now, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to see why you said that. So could you explain why you think Dr. Dre's a sellout?
Anybody who gets in that position has to sell out. Like, you know what I mean? People don't understand what these people do to get in those positions with these labels who's only 4 deep, ran by satanic people. Like, for real, at the bottom line of it, to be Dr. Dre, you had to do, you know what I mean? Look at Dr. Dre's history. He's not put out too many rappers. He the last who's he worked with. Mailman did that with Eminem, like, so it's more so Dre is out of the position where he can control things due to being with Jimmy Iovine. You know what I mean? If you with Jimmy, you gonna do. If Jimmy's your man, then Jimmy's gonna support you. Yeah. Jimmy take me or you, we gonna be promoted right. We gonna have the spins. You gonna get all of that. So with Dre, his name has been he's not going to tarnish his name. So he has a way that he can stay like, oh, he's Dre. So with Jimmy's helping, that's how they form beats. So now they can promote that. Like Dre's a great mixer. He's a great all of that. He had to be, not to say like Dre doesn't have talent.
Right. You have to have some talent to get to that point.
But once they get you there, they're going to exploit your talent, and you're going to have to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said then, like Dre. If it wasn't for Suge Knight, Dre still be signed Ruthless for life. I mean, if it wasn't for Suge, Dre still would be Ruthless for life.
Right? And he got fucked in the ass from Death Row, but that was a smart decision though. For him to leave Death Row like that was smart.
Yeah, it's truth. He had to, but you know what I mean? Suge did that.
Yeah, real shit. So, you know, we got a lot of, you know, the Pittsburgh hip hop scene is unique, to say the least.
It's very unique.
Now, it's funny because you've been around for many, many years, but rarely do I see you at so-called major Pittsburgh events like the Puma Awards, or you'll see certain concerts out. I see you in the cut if it's like Karis wanting some real hip-hop, but the Pittsburgh hip-hop scene, I don't see you out as much. Why is that? Well, basically, I don't go to many shows, period. You know what I'm saying? I'm older, so I don't be out there all like that. But if it's like, you know what I mean? That's like a community. Like, there's no, like, I don't feel I need to be around other artists. If I ain't your friend, why am I around? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these artists be around people to, like, feed off of what they doing. Like, if I don't know you, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what other artists is doing. But a lot of Pittsburgh artists, I pump in my trunk. They would never even know. I got Pittsburgh artists in my trunk that I see, and I'm not gonna walk up to them, LJ, you do this, you do that, because I know what it feels like to think like I gotta be a big time, or I'm trying to be a major artist. I didn't been to California. I didn't work with Motown. I did major shows. So I know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, like, the people like who are big time or who are trying to get big time, they're worried about self. So, like, I don't even want to be around that. You know what I mean? I want to be around people who's worried about just crafting they craft and making, you know what I'm saying, or reaching people who want to hear my music. Basically, that's basically what it is. I want to be where people are interested in reaching my music. So let's talk about your music.
I would rather go to a school and pass out my flyers to kids than to go where other artists are doing the same thing as me and be like, well, you see, I'm dope. Nah, why? They don't care. They only care about themselves.
Yeah, true shit, real shit. Yeah, you made a post the other day. You know, artists don't really fuck with you unless you throw on shows.
You start throwing shows. We big out to my man Ed OGs. Me and Ed OGs. I was like on the downloads. We had to get on that levels. we gave him a stage. Every artist tried to get on that levels, and I knew that from the gate. I said, I'm gonna stand back and not even be part of that, but be on the underground, get on that levels. Everybody wanted to get on. The same people who
didn't want to fuck with you, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, don't even put me on their head, but I'm behind the scenes. Everybody wants to get on that level. Yeah. But that's just Pittsburgh artists being hungry. I've been in the game to the point where before you took over the Shadow Lounge, you couldn't get no shows to do nothing.
I think people forgot about that. I ain't take it over. I ain't take it over. I just opened it up.
You opened it up. That's taking it over from what they had before you was there.
Yeah. So let's talk about your music because it's right to the point and direct. And I like listening to your music because it feeds my brain. It feeds my soul. Okay. And real talk. And that's why I like making music with you too. We got some shit y'all know. But for people who don't understand revolutionary music or Ishmael Muhammad, aka Mel J music, give us a little brief description of the music that you make.
Basically what you said is food for thought. You know what I mean? You're not going to come. You know what I mean? It's not going to be about what I got or anything of material substance. It's going to be food for thought. It's going to be about the times and days. It's going to be about, you know what I mean, women. Might be about not so good women. There's gonna be about.
I love how you said that with class. Not so good women.
There's gonna be things about the government. There's gonna be things just about me, and there's gonna be love. So it's just a roundabout way of just real music, with feeling. It's not about me trying to portray something I'm not or trying to be something I'm not. I'm not going to do that.
Now, a lot of people say, especially rappers, they say things like, you gotta say the dream that you want to make it materialize. So I rap about my dream. I rap about, having 50s on my truck, cause, if I put it out there in the air, it'll happen. What do you say to them kind of cats, real talk?
That might go back to, I've been doing this since '88. When I came into this, you couldn't talk about nothing you didn't have. There wasn't no faking it. You know what I mean? I came in the game where you couldn't fake it, or they was gonna call you out. You know what I mean? I came in the game where you had to pay lots of money to even get in the studio. You know what I mean? I feel blessed to be able to just go to my basement and rap now. You know what I mean? I come from a time where you had to rap against the local dude who was dope on the street, just you and him, and if you mess up, you lost.
You couldn't record nowhere and lost. Not laws. I'll be back next week to battle you. You couldn't get nobody's laugh. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the street corner rapper?
Everybody think they gonna sound with one of the four majors.
I'm hard.
And that is
yo, you better turn up, yo.
That's winning or no turning up. We'll shut it down, but that's like winning the lottery, man. You could make money. You could it's so wide open now with the internet. You market your brand and do your thing. You could make a living off of music.
Now you got music selling all across the world right now. Tell us some of the places that your music has hit.
Italy, Africa, Australia. You know what I mean? I've shipped CDs plenty places. You know what I mean? Even on my Facebook, I have Facebook friends that don't even, that I can't read I can't even read what they're saying. But that's love. You know what I'm saying? I love. You know what I mean? I love that I could be. You know what I mean? It's like I say, Pittsburgh hip hop is okay, cool. I love Pittsburgh. I represent the burg. I represent Homestead. I'm from Homestead. You know what I mean? I'm from a place where some Pittsburgh you ain't from the city. You know what I'm saying? But we got, you know what I mean? I'll bring
a whole different culture out here.
Exactly. I'll bring a team from my hood. You know what I'm saying? And be able to do that. Young bucks to people my age. So the Pittsburgh town is so different because every little neighborhood has their own flavor. You can't get that in New York. Everybody's talking the same. You go from such and such place to such and such place, and everybody got different slang. That's what I love about Pittsburgh.
True story. I got my own shit.
For sure.
Real spit, man. Down here with Ishmael Muhammad, aka Mel J. revolutionary music is a must in my opinion, simply because it keeps the spice in the game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are kind of sounding the same. I was talking to DJ Chevy, one time, and he said, you know, a lot of the production efforts right now kind of sound the same, and it kind of forces the MCs to sound the same. What do you think about production efforts that you've heard as of late, industry and underground?
I guess like Chevy, it's all the same. It's all. I come from an era, just like I say, like where if you listen to a Public Enemy record and a LL Cool J record, doesn't sound nothing the same, or a Tribe Called Quest record and a Tupac record don't sound the same. Like, so my music never sounds the same. I don't give beats away. I don't. Nobody, you know what I mean? I don't lease my beats. I don't sell them, but I rap to them. You know what I mean? I got a big catalog, and if you hear my music, you either gonna be like, oh, I don't want to hear it, or let me listen. Yeah. So that means it's original, and I'll take that. Yeah. I'll take that all day. Then for you to be like, oh, that sounds like my one song, so I'm gonna just bar to it right now. Nah, we don't want that. we don't even care about that fan. You know what I'm saying?
Tell everybody where they can find your music, Mel J, the artist, and then tell people about the website for Revolutionary Music.
I could be found revolutionarymusic.com. The latest project that was released is Militant Thinking Men's Therapy. It's downloadable from everywhere, to iTunes, to Xbox, to Beats, to wherever you can find major music to download. And well, if you wanted to get it on the discount price of only $5, you can go to CD Baby. That's where we got it on sale for $5. But yeah, and that's about it.
So man, if you got, you know, we got a lot of violence going on in the city with these young people. And I think anytime we get an opportunity to say something to them, whether it be through our music, whether it be through an interview, we need to say that. So if you have anything encouraging to say to these young people right now at this point of struggle they're going through in this city, what would it be?
Just cause you, hold on, I'll see. This I don't want to just take this question lightly, because this is like
this is real spit right here. It's real spit.
Whatever you're doing or whatever you want to do, study it inside and out. Don't let nobody tell you. Learn yourself with what you want to do, and then learn the craft that you choose to do. Period. And if you want to get in the rap game, learn about it. Don't just be in all of it. Learn about the majors. Learn who the majors are. Learn what it is to get a major deal. You know what I mean? I stepped back from Hollywood. You know what I mean? But when I wanted to be in the majors, I went out there and tried to find it. And that's what helped me find it. Then when I got there, it was like, oh, this is what I don't know. Yeah. I want to rap about what I want to say. I want to spit it my style. And I learned that, like, I can't do it here. So that's what made me come back home and do what I want to do for myself. But yeah, always, if you feel like, okay, I'm major and you ain't, go to where the majors are. You're not gonna make it here. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in Pittsburgh and think you're gonna see the major label people. You go to New York, you go to LA and take your music and shop it out there. If that's what you want to do, I don't promote it, but if you think you're gonna be big time, you're not gonna be big time here. So,
hey, Ishmael Muhammad, aka Mel J, Revolutionary Music. I am the button pusher, signing off. Real spit. Deuces.
Peace.